Hi everyone, I'm Lauren, and today I'm doing another fun stuff haul thingy, yay. This time I got a few books, a few more games, and a music CD. So anyway, let's just get started. I'll just go with the books because they're big and heavy and they're kind of in the way. So I'm currently subscribed to this service called Book of the Month Club. I got a bunch of credits for Christmas last year, and so I've been going through them somewhat slowly. You basically pick a book each month and you can put some add-ons on. They have a selection and whatnot. And I mean, so far I'm kind of on it. There's been quite a few months where I'm just like, the thing is interesting here. I guess for me, I am a lot more interested in different stuff than what they provide, but I'm using my credits because I have them. This time I picked up the maximum, I think, which is 3. So the first one, which was the Book of the Month, or one of the Book of the Month picks for that month, looks like August, so get into it in October. Anyway, is Not a Happy Family by Shari LaPena. I can't remember what this was. From what I can tell, it seemed to be kind of like a murder mystery, maybe thriller, about some rich people that are like, yay, oopsies, somebody got murdered. Apparently the family wasn't a really happy one or something. I'm not sure. Then the other 2 books I have here are add-ons for that month, so they have the past selections that you can pick from, plus other stuff. One of them, which I think was a past selection, was, or that I got, is Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez. I'm not good with these kind of names. I think it's a Mexican-inspired fantasy. It could be Spanish, I don't know, but there's something to do with, like, revenge and some magic and gotta collect a doodad. I've heard good things about it though. I think it's a middle grade. I'm very good at forgetting things about books after I read the synopsis because it's just words and I'm more a visual thing, so I remember better visually stuff, and books aren't exactly visual. Like, I remember more about video games when I look at reviews and stuff. So I don't know, but I hope it's good. The last book that I got in the last period of time between now and last Fun Stuff Haul is One by One by Ruth Ware. This is a thriller with snow. There's so many words, but I think the idea is people get murdered one by one as they're trapped in a like a chalet. Is that what they call it? Like snow cabin-y thingy, fancy. So yeah, I've heard this one is good as well. I'm pretty sure Ruth Ware is a pretty big author, so we'll see. I have not read anything by her before. Next, I'll show off the music CD that I got. I don't really have much to say about it, probably, because I don't know how to talk about music stuff. But what I got was Hey Na 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 by Milk and Sugar vs. Vaya Con Dios. This is a promo disc with 4 different variations of Hey Na Na Na, but with Milk and Sugar vs. Vaya Con Dios. It's like I don't know if techno or dance or what genre, but it's a remix of a song by Vaya Con Dios. I really like the one of the mixes I've heard just randomly on YouTube, and from what I can tell, this is one of the only ways you can get that song on a disc, and I was like, whoa, I like physical, so I got this. It's not cheap for a CD, but it seems to be kind of, I'm not sure if rare is the right word, but at least uncommon. So I just saw it for whatever. I think it was like $30 or something, so I picked it up. I don't know much about how this promo disc got made or anything like that, but neat. And I didn't even know it was a promo disc before buying it. It was just like, yeah, it's a CD. And then we have the video games. Yippee. So first off, I got some limited run games in the mail. Yippee. One of them that I've been waiting a while because I put it in with an order that was taking longer. So I got this way later than everybody else. And that is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. Yay, on the Switch. I was debating about getting the PS4 version instead, but I just ended up going with the Switch version because portable, I guess? I don't know. But anyway, this is a sequel to the spin-off from Bloodstained Curse of the Night. I think that's what it is. And it was like a Metroidvania. The bigger game that I can't remember the name of is kind of 2.5D, and these are like more pixely. Very similar to the NES Castlevania games. And I really liked the first one, surprisingly. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, because it seemed like, ooh, it's going to be NES hard or whatever. But while it was challenging, I actually really enjoyed it anyway, so that's pretty rare for me. I definitely wanted to pick this up as well. Haven't gotten around to playing it quite yet, so I don't know which one is better or whatever. But I've heard things about there being a corgi and a mech or something in here, so hell yeah. It'd be nice to play this in October or whatever, but if I do it, I'm not going to be able to review it in time for October, so I'll probably publish it anyway, even if it's December by the time I get around to this, because maybe I want to do the first one as a review. I don't know. I'm trying to make a video game review right now that I'm in the middle of, and we'll see how I can figure out that process and whatever. The other two limited run games that I got in the mail, No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2. Yay! I have played No More Heroes 2 on the original version on the Wii, and I quite enjoyed it, other than I'm really bad with motion controls, or at least I was. Maybe I'd be better now because I'm not a kid. But I haven't played No More Heroes 1, so I really want to play through starting with 1 and then 2. This would be awesome to play through, I think, and maybe do reviews. I don't have No More Heroes 3 yet because it's a brand new game and I know I'm not going to play it right away. And I tend not to buy brand new games if I'm not going to play them right away, unless I know they're going to go out of print or whatnot. But they're action-y and strange, and you have it's like a lightsaber. I don't think that's what they call it. Beam katanas, that's what they're called. There we go. And I remember being just crazy and fun. I'm not sure how this works without motion controls, because apparently the Pro controller is compatible. Or maybe, does that have motions? Maybe have some motions. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm looking forward to playing these at the very least. I'm getting very close to 100 PS4 games in my collection, which I was like, milestone, I must reach the milestone. I get excited about those kind of things. So these are all PS4 games, and I think they were all pretty cheap / I've seen them kind of iffy to get, and then when I saw them recently, they were less iffy, so I picked them up so I could have them. But let's see. The first one I have here is House Flipper. This is basically house fixer, like house renovator / selling houses simulator. I've started playing it and I do enjoy it, but it is definitely a very low budget game. It definitely doesn't look very good, but I like cleaning up the stuff in the houses. I don't know why. It's very dumb. There's various little missions you can do, like job requests, basically. Hey, clean my house, paint my walls this color. I don't mind those, but I'm not very creative, so when left to my own devices, like a. But I am enjoying it so far. I'm playing through it. I am playing through it right now. I'm actually kind of trying to get the platinum trophy for this because, of course, I am. But it shouldn't really be that much more work anyway. So, yeah. I kind of wanted a chill game like this anyway. And then we have SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. This is a collection of various games by SNK. Does SNK stand for anything, or is it just SNK? I imagine that stands for something. But anyway, SNK is a video game developer. Or was? Do they exist still? I feel like they do a lot of fighting games, but I'm not super sure. I'm not very good at keeping track of these older developers. Well, I don't know what systems these are originally from, but I know there's some arcade games, and maybe some of these are not arcade. I don't really know what's in here. I looked up the list before and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of like these retro compilations. They're a nice way to sample a bunch of stuff, often for way cheaper than trying to buy the original cart or whatever, or original carts. But it doesn't have a list of what games are in here. From what I remember, I think it was only about 20 games on here, which seems a little slim, but alright. I don't know if there was some rights issues or then they couldn't put any more than 20, because these 20 apparently were able to, or like 20-ish, were able to be on here without much issue, or if just the publisher, Nipponichi, was just, but I don't know. But I am excited to take a look on the games on here, see if they're good. I don't know. Then we got a little cheap little game that I played the demo of and I really enjoyed it, and a lot of other people really enjoy this game, so definitely pick it up. Wanted to pick it up. And that is Yoku's Island Express. This is kind of an adventure-y game where you move around with pinball flippers and various pinball mechanics, and I had a lot of fun with the demo. And normally with me in demos, I either don't like it because it's, yes, this is not my thing, so good, I didn't pay money for it. Or it's like, yeah, not bad, I can see this getting better as you go through the game. But this is just really fun on the demo, so I really wanted to pick it up. It's very cheap too, so double win. And yeah, I really can't wait to play this as well. And then the final thing for this video. This game has a lot of different versions and was really a pain in the arse to figure out how to get it. So, yeah. And that's Horizon Chase Turbo. This is apparently a deluxe edition, and it's an Asian release, English and Chinese. So, yes. This is a racing game. This is another one that I played a demo of, and I was like, ooh, this is fun. And I've been wanting to get more racing games, because I really like them, but I just don't have very many, because I don't. Which is really silly, because while I do like RPGs, I do need something that's a little less intense and long sometimes. And racing games are nice for that. But anyway, you race around cars. It kind of has a retro, like maybe Saturn-y, Dreamcast-y vibes. Like, it's 3D, but it does kind of feel oldish, but not. They're saying that to find the thrill of 16-bit classics, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just saying that it feels like one when you play one. But anyway, this was kind of a weird one to try and get a copy of. There is an English copy, or at least multiple English copies, but they seemed like North American English copies, I should say. But for some reason they're getting expensive and kind of hard to get, so I don't know what that was about. Maybe I'll end up picking up one of those too as well, if I can find them for not insanely pricey, and if I actually like it enough to double dip. So this one seemed fine price. It's in English. And yeah, this is a steel book, which normally I don't like, but it has this slip cover on, and it makes it look like a PS4 game. So if I, it is a PS4 game, but like a regular one. So that's the difference. I mean, you can tell it's a bit different, it's a bit longer, and you can't really tell on the camera that it's more of a matte finish than a shiny finish of the regular PS4 games, but it looks close enough that it's fine. And if you take off the slipcover, if I can figure it out, it stays on pretty nicely because it's like a plastic. There it is, the shiny steelbook. It doesn't have anything in it other than the disc. Apparently it has some DLC included, so I hope it's actually on the disc and not, oops, you were supposed to get a code here. I think there was just warnings on, hey, don't play if you have seizures or whatever. But other than that, so that'd be nice if the DLC is right on the disc. But anyway, I'm looking forward to playing this as well. Anyway, those are all the things that I have to talk about for this fun stuff haul. Let me know if you picked up anything recently that you're like, yay, this is awesome. Or if you've played, read, listened to any of these things that I've picked up, let me know your thoughts on that. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again for another video. Bye!